Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Farmer George. On today's episode, I show you the importance of leaving a few leaves on your recently pruned plants. I decided to make this video because I've had a lot of comments on my social media outlets about which way is the best way to prune your plants, and I just wanted to do a little test here from what I've been hearing online and from what I like to do myself. This video has some progression, so it shows you the plants when they started, after I pruned them using the F.I.M method, and then I do a week progression and then a final update. It's about 2 weeks and a day later up until today. So stay tuned to the very end.
So here are some of the plants that I F.I.M'd. You can see that I left one of the true leaves on here and then the two little starter leaves. Again, I know what the word is for them, but I don't really know how to pronounce it, so I'm not even gonna try. And then you can see like this plant's got one leaf, and maybe it would do better if, you know, we take this big leaf off and these two little leaves off and see how they go. So I'll go show you the two plants, and we'll go F.I.M those guys, and I'll leave one of the leaves on and these two little leaves on, and then on the other one I'll just take all the leaves off and see which one actually bounces back quicker. So here we are in the kitchen, and I got some really beautiful plants going on. I got a Scotch brain, and you can see that it's got the 4 pairs of leaves, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, these little guys up here. And once they start to sprout like this, you know, they're pretty good size. That I can see them. I'll F.I.M the top right off here. And the same thing with this ghost pepper. It's really beautiful. So they're about the same size. I'm going to F.I.M them both the same way, and you can see how I do that in more detail, and how to F.I.M peppers in one of my videos that I'll put a link in my description in this video so you can see how to do that one. Because I'm not sure, I haven't done this before, and I have a ghost pepper plant already overwintered in my garage, I'm going to cut all the leaves off of this one and then leave the 2 starter leaves and then one of the true leaves on the Scotch brain, because I don't have any other Scotch brains. I'll prune these using the F.I.M method, and then I'll show you the difference. We'll wait a couple weeks and I'll show you the progress of the plants. Alright, if you haven't seen my other video, you're probably like falling off your seat and been like, oh my gosh, you're killing your plants. I used to think this was drastic, but trust me, it really helps your plants out. But I've never ever done this before. F.I.M it and then strip all the leaves off. I've never done this, so to me this is drastic. So we'll see what happens to this ghost pepper plant. I hope it bounces back, and I hope I'm proven wrong, because I would love to. I'm constantly learning, and I would love to see if this actually helps you know, your plants grow back faster than you know, putting energy into this large leaf and sustaining that, and then those 2 little starter leaves. So we'll check back in a couple weeks, and I'll show you the progress. But before I do that, I want to mark these. I'm just gonna put a little star so that I don't get it confused with my other Scotch brain plant and my other ghost plant. So these are for the video. Alright, we'll show you the progress in, you know, a couple weeks, once, you know, we get some good progress. Alright guys, it is March 8th, and it's been, I think, exactly a week, because I think I did this last Friday, but I just wanted to show you the weekly progress between the two. You can see the side shoots here are really taking off. This one is looking really strong, and then you go over to the one with no leaves, and it just looks like nothing's happening. So unfortunately, I think my ghost pepper plant is going to have to take a while to recover. And then meanwhile, this plant, I think it's the Scotch brain. Yep, Scotch brain. You can see the star there, you know, so I'm not taking a picture of something else, but you know, and you can see the star there on that. So it's the same one. And you know, this is one of my habaneros. Looks exactly like that, but just like a week, you know, more in progress. And that's kind of like what they turn out to be. I mean, this one will turn out to be like that, but it seems like it's going to take a little bit longer. So we'll check back in about another week to see the progress. Alright guys, so it's been exactly 2 weeks and a day, and you can see there's a clear difference between the two. The ghost pepper is just starting to put out some side shoots. There you go, you can see in there. There's the ghost with the star. And then the Scotch Brand with the star. I mean, this is the leaf that I left on, and then the two starter leaves are under that bush right there, but I mean, this is just an amazing plant compared to this poor ghost plant. I wish I didn't cut off those leaves. I am definitely not stripping all the leaves off when I prune my plants next time, and I'm glad I only did it with one of my plants because all the rest of them are looking pretty good.
Alright, so I don't know about you, but I think we have a clear winner, and you can see this green leaf right here. This is the one big leaf I left, and then I left the two leaves that sprouted with the plant on this plant, because the plant needs some way to make chlorophyll, and they do that through their leaves. They do that through a process called photosynthesis. And thinking back to my 6th grade biology class, leaves contain chloroplasts, which in turn create chlorophyll, which is the sugar that the plant needs to grow. It's like its energy source. So one last look at my beautiful Scotch Brain, and here's the two little stars, so you know that I haven't changed this plant. I've watered it the same, I've fed it the same with the same nutrients, and then here's that ghost pepper plant that it's finally coming back, and I'm glad it is coming back, because that would have been quite a shame. So everybody, now that we debunked this myth, if you liked the video, please hit my logo when it pops up. Leave me a like if you liked the video, and let me know how it works out for you. And if you want to learn how to do the F.I.M method of pruning to get your plants lush and bushy like this, I'll drop a link in my description of this video. Well everybody, thanks for watching. Remember, let's share and grow together. See you next time.